Hey guys, so I set my iPhone down somewhere instead of like holding it and making it really shaky, but the light's kind of bright, so I'm going to try to like keep my head in front of the light. This is real professional, I know. Really professional video system I got set up here, but I set it like on a shelf in my room, so this is how it's going to be for today. Today is Friday. It is January the 11th, and I am home from the psych ward. So, today was a pretty quiet day as far as days in the psych ward go. It was my 5th day there, and I've kind of learned to schedule now, so I don't really have to carry my sheet of paper around with me that has the schedule on it. I can kind of just wing it now. I've kind of got the schedule memorized. But today, I did have something interesting happen today. We played Outburst, which was really fun for one of the group therapies. On Fridays, it's, I guess, a little more laid back, and the CD, the chemical dependency group, and the psych group all come together for group therapy in the morning. And I missed the one this afternoon because I was giving a presentation to my preceptor, and I think it went really well, so I hope it went really well. But I missed the one this afternoon, but I went to the one this morning, so I don't know if they split them up in the afternoon or not, but they did split them up. Or they didn't split them up this morning. They all went together, and I think that's just kind of because Fridays are more laid back. But anyway, gosh, I ramble in every single one of these suckers. But we were playing Outburst, which if you've never played Outburst, which I had never played before, it's this game from like the 90s. It's a 90s-tastic, y'all, that gives you 2 teams, or I guess however many teams that you want. But we had 2 teams, so we broke them up into 2 teams, the apples and the oranges. And I was in the orange team. And we get a card, like the person who is in charge of the team, which is me and the other instructor. We draw a card and we put it in this little, like, I don't want to say machine, but this little holographic thing, and you can't read the card until you slide it into this holographic thing. And it's like categories. So a category could be like name things you wear on your feet. And if that's the card that we pull, there's 2 sides to each card. We could have a card with one side that says things you wear on your feet, and the other side that says famous men named Steve. Famous men named Steve. I know this is probably really confusing, but stay with me here. This story has a point. So we chose a card for one of the rounds, and we put it in the little holographic thing, and then you turn it over and put it in the little holographic thing to see the other side, and you're supposed to give the other team that's guessing what's on your card. There's 10 answers to each question or each category on each card, on each side of the card. So you're supposed to give that team the hardest question so they won't get as many of the answers right. So if your category is like fruits and they guess orange, apple, banana, so on and so forth, then every time they guess, like if they guess orange and that's one of the ones on your card, you click off orange, or you click off apple or kiwi or whatever's on your card. I'm probably not making any sense. But the point is, we had a category today that was things that you blow. And it means like a kiss, or you blow your mind, or, well, what were some more of them? You blow like a pinwheel, like those things, you know. Or there were 10 of them, obviously. And I didn't realize that the card said that, or I wouldn't have given it as an option to my team. But I looked at the other side of the card first and then gave it to my team to look, you know, and decide which side we were going to give them. Well, my team decided on the category things you can blow. And I don't think they were being facetious. My team, anyway. I think my team was just, I think the other side was like toppings you put on your ice cream. That's what it was. And they chose, obviously, the harder one versus toppings you can put on your ice cream. So anyway, I was like, y'all really going to make me announce this category? And they're like, oh, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, I already gave it to you as an option, so I guess I will. So I had to announce the category you'll be guessing is things you can blow. And they were like, oh my God, like, I really want to say, you know, dirty, things that are dirty. But I followed it up with a keep your mind out of the gutter. But of course, some of them didn't. The chemical dependency group are really the ones that don't keep it clean in Outburst, in case you were wondering. But anyway, the point of Outburst is everyone just shouts out an answer. It's just to talk over each other and shout out your answer, and yeah. So there's that. That happened today. That was interesting. And I gave a presentation today, a patient case and the PowerPoint on a disease state. So it was good, I think. I think I passed. But yeah. And I guess I'm starting to see this week, on a more serious note, that these people really are, some of them really are sick. Some of them are there just to kind of dry out, and then they'll go right back to the thing that they were doing before. So, you know, it's just like a mini vacation for them, or they're running from the law, so they go there. Or, you know, multiple other reasons. They don't have anywhere else to go, or they don't want to be at home. So that's annoying. But some of these people really are sick. You know, when you see the addicts that have had back surgery or that have had cancer treatment, and that's how they got started on the pain pills or what have you, then, you know, you really can sympathize with the disease state. And I guess I didn't think about that going in. All I see in retail pharmacy is the drug-seeking behavior, so I don't really see the cause. And then the psych patients I really can sympathize with, too, because, I mean, you can't help that you're crazy, as hard as that sounds, or as hard as it is to say, like, as mean as that sounds, you really don't know you're crazy when you're crazy. You feel better, you stop taking your medication, and anyway, I don't know, I just really... My first reaction to all, like, the chemical dependency groups before this rotation would have been, call the WAMbulance. Like, you know, when I heard someone say, my addiction is a disease, so on and so forth, I can't help it, it wasn't me that did those terrible things, it was my disease that caused me to do that. Which, I mean, that is ridiculous, blaming your addiction on things. You know, you choose to do the things that you do, but when it is like an innocent case, like someone who's in a car accident, had back surgery, then got hooked, cancer, so on and so forth, you know, it is a little different than just the typical way I was thinking. I just jumped to conclusions and hate every addict and not understand and not care, and a lot of them really aren't good people, and they aren't innocent, and they chose to do this themselves. They chose to take that first hit, even if you can't help it after you take the first hit. You take the first hit, take the first sip, you snort the first line. But it's the innocents that really, like the back surgery and cancer patients, that are sad, to me. So, I don't know. You don't know somebody's story till you hear it all. And then you probably don't know the whole story from looking at the chart. So, talking to them has really, you know, opened up my scope of mind. But, alright, I'm rambling. God, this video is 7 minutes already. It's past 7 minutes. It's 7:22. So I'm going to go, but I guess I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.